Hello everybody and welcome to the announcement of the nominees of the International Media Festival for Prevention IMFP 2021. My name is Cristina Portero. I am the project coordinator of the Media Festival for Prevention. Since 1990, the IMFP has been organized by the ISA Electricity and Information sections. Today, I have the pleasure of representing both organizers and being your host through this media journey. This time, the IMFP received 289 entries from all around the world. The IMFP jury chose around 50 shortlisted entries, and from these, they have chosen 18 nominees that have been allocated into 6 different groups. Over the next 6 weeks, we will present one group per week with these 3 nominated entries. The 6 winners, one per group, will be announced in our special media session at the Virtual World Congress on Safety and Health at Work, which is taking place from the 20th to the 23rd of September this year. Let's get started. Today, we present our first group called Fatal Attraction, which is formed by films that use emotions and tragic events to raise awareness and prevent fatal accidents at work from happening again. Our first nominee in this group is the film Day of Mourning, produced by the Workplace Safety and Insurance Board, Ontario. Let's have a look.
You can't believe that sort of thing happens. I had just been with my brother the night before.
We were together 28 years, and one day, without warning, he doesn't come home, and that was the end of the life as I knew it.
You have no words to describe the loss of somebody that you truly love. Dad, can you go out and throw the ball with me in the backyard? That's what I missed. If you had one more moment, what would you do? I would give him the biggest bear hug you have ever seen.
I just wish I could tell him I love him.
After he passed away, nothing stayed the same. Everything changed.
And now, I am very pleased to introduce Aaron Lazarus, Vice President Communications at the Workplace Safety and Insurance Board, Ontario. Hello, Aaron, and congratulations on your nomination. Are you excited about it?
Hi, Christina. Yes, we're very excited, and we're happy that people around the world are going to be able to see this video.
Yes, that's great, right? So, the film you submitted to the festival has a strong emotional content. What influenced the style of this film and the use of strong emotions?
Well, we really wanted to send a message to people about health and safety, and we thought the best way to do it was to really use that emotion of people who have been through something so tragic themselves, telling the real story. So when you watch it and you hear someone like Rob talk about his son and say that all he wants is to be able to give him another bear hug, any parent can understand and feel what that's like, and it really stays with you. The message stays with you a lot longer in terms of concentrating on health and safety every day at your workplace.
And was this series part of a campaign?
Yes, so this was the first of a series in the campaign. What we really decided, we have a day of mourning every year on April 28th, and we wanted to raise awareness on that day of mourning about health and safety. And so this was the first time that we did it using real people telling their stories. And every year since then, we've added more people talking about what happened to them and their experiences. And it's really touched a nerve with people to see that this isn't a scare tactic. This actually happened to real people who could be your neighbor or could be your loved one. And that really makes you stop and think about what you're doing every day to protect both yourself in the workplace, but also for employers to protect the people who are working for them.
What has been the reaction to this film so far?
It's been a really strong reaction, especially in social media. We see people passing it along and tagging their sons or daughters or tagging their niece and nephew and saying, please watch this. Please make sure that you're careful at your workplace as well. This is an important message. And we've been able to air it on TV as well. So it has reached millions of people in Ontario. And it's really resonating in terms of the message that we're sending people.
That sounds amazing. Thank you, Aaron, for joining us today, and congratulations once again.
Thanks so much.
Our second nominated entry comes from Finland. Fatal Internal Accidents is an animated video produced by the Workers' Compensation Center. Let's have a look.
We will go through the key factors promoting safety in internal traffic. The most important aspect is careful planning of traffic and adherence to rules in the workplace. Plan out separate, properly proportioned pathways and working areas for machinery and pedestrian. Ensure they are clearly separated from one another. Identify hazard zones and indicate them clearly. Gates and doorways will require special attention. Machinery must always stop before crossings, and speed must be proportionate to the conditions. Ensure there is a clear line of sight and sufficient lighting. Forklift trucks and machinery must also have functional lights and acoustic warning signals. Provide staff with instructions and create rules that everyone is to follow. Keep pathways in good condition and maintain order and cleanliness. Take particular care in wintry conditions. And what can we do to make sure pedestrians and drivers are aware of their surroundings? Drivers can improve their visibility by keeping the machinery's forks and buckets in the down position whilst driving. Additionally, lower loads enhance visibility and increase occupational safety. Pedestrians must ensure that they are also visible by wearing high visibility clothing. They may only pass close by to machinery when a driver gives a clear signal to do so.
Today, Otto Vejola, safety specialist at the Workers' Compensation Center, is joining us. Hello, Otto. Welcome and congratulations on your nomination. How do you feel about it?
Feels great, of course. It's very good to have such an let's say, I don't know if what kind of in what kind of prize did we get, but anyways, it's good to hear that we managed to do something good with our animation.
So, Otto, why did you decide to use animation in the production of this film?
So first of all, I think, of course, we wanted to create new ways to tell about these incidents and prevention methods. We are basically investigating fatal workplace accidents. And why we choose animation was that we wanted to bring the concept of incident reports to life. And the incident reports we used to do are pretty long and published as PDFs. So we wanted to create more easy to understand and short animation that has focus and only shows the very important content. And of course, one of the good things is that we can have the right tone of voice, a natural approach as these the subject is very sensitive. And of course, the advantage of animations is that it is very easy to update. Different language versions, smaller updates to the content are very simple to do. So that's a good advantage. And of course, we felt that this animation grabs attention easily and actually keeps it, as these videos are quite short, and therefore we will have a more broad audience and wider usability for this animation than with the normal report.
Who was the target audience for this film?
Actually, that's we choose to have quite broad audience, as these our reports are free to use and free to share. So basically, all the companies with interest to enhance the safety and that do have similar risk at their workplace, and simple as that. And also, of course, it's very easy to use this animation in safety training, and it's also, of course, for our stakeholders, which are labor parties and insurance companies, so that they have some material to their customers.
And how did you reach then your target audience? Which distribution channels did you use?
Yeah, we did this animation in a cooperation with the Finnish Center of Occupational Safety. So both of our YouTube channels, other communication channels such as homepages, newsletter, social media channels, blogs, and of course the home for the incident reports, which is called Totti. It's a Finnish word, but anyhow, of course, our stakeholders are also spreading out the word for their customers that these kind of animations are available.
That's very interesting. Thank you, Otto, for joining us today, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
And last but not least, the third nominated entry in the group Fatal Attraction is Safety Starts With You, produced by Safe Work NSW in Australia. Let's check it out.
We're all under pressure to get the job done. But regardless of how urgent or important a job may be, nothing's worth risking your safety. Whether you're a worker or an employer, together we can make the workplace safe.
Grenade!
Because no matter what you do, safety starts with you.
Brooke Newstead is the Senior Advisor at Safe Work NSW, and she's here with us today. Hello, Brooke, and welcome. Congratulations on your nomination. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Hello to you as well, and thank you very much for your congratulations.
So, Brooke, what was the motivation to make this film?
So people in New South Wales workplaces, they take risks every day. So when we were initially thinking about developing this video as part of the Safety Starts With You campaign, the total gross incurred cost for reported lost time injuries was above $900 million. So Safe Work New South Wales, we continuously develop strategies to improve safety in New South Wales workplaces. So we have a work health and safety roadmap that pretty much outlines how we will do that. And at the heart of that roadmap is an objective to improve safety and improve safety culture in New South Wales workplaces. So this video and the subsequent Safety Starts With You campaign, it forms just part of a much broader strategic plan to achieve these things, improving safety in the workplace. So, it's not just about the campaign and the video. So Safe Work has a number of other complementary initiatives aimed at improving safety in New South Wales. We do things like compliance and intervention programs, workplace blitzers and other programs that are specifically targeted. So we wanted this video and the subsequent campaign to complement those activities.
You mentioned this film as part of a campaign. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so the creative idea behind the campaign was a really simple one. So it came from a powerful truth that self-preservation is our strongest and really our oldest need. So that's why we're our own best safety advisor. So as part of the campaign, we had the primary key message of safety starts with you. So really what that does is it puts people and their safety at the center of their work. And it tells them that they matter, their safety matters, and that they can really do something about their own safety. So the video that we've put forward for this festival employs the use of what we call a safety double. So that's where a person's safer self steps in to prevent an incident from occurring. So the video leads in, we see people going about their everyday working lives, and as we see more about each individual scene, we become more aware of the risks and the dangers that they face in their workplace. So as each scene progresses, their safety double, which is what we call it, steps in to prevent that incident from occurring. So I guess more broadly, the Safety Starts With You campaign ran for 3 years, and it was a mass media campaign. It utilised television, social media, outdoor advertising, press, radio, and digital advertising.
What has been the reaction of the audience to this film?
So we received really strong engagement online, particularly on social media. But I think more important for me and for Safe Work New South Wales is the overall campaign gave us really positive results in terms of, the intention to change behaviour. So year on year, we asked people who had seen the campaign content, we asked them 4 really important questions. And those questions were, number 1, how likely are you to take responsibility for your own safety? Number 2, how likely are you to stop somebody from doing something unsafe at work? Number 3, how likely are you to speak out about safety in your workplace? And number 4, how likely are you to seek advice if you're unsure of the safe way of doing something at work? So I think one of the most important things for me is that we saw really strong gains each year in terms of the number of people who answered those questions and said that they were very likely to do those things. So I think that's a true success measure of this film.
Thank you, Brooke. And thank you to all nominees who have joined us today. Congratulations also on behalf of the electricity and information sections. We wish you all good luck.
Thank you.
Join us next week for the announcement of the next 3 nominated entries in the group Music is the Key. You can visit the Media Center on our website, mediainprevention.org, and have a look at today's nominated films. Thank you for watching. See you next week.
All entries of the current festival are available online at mediainprevention.org. For further information, check out our Twitter and Instagram channels. Let's keep in touch. The International Media Festival for Prevention. Media and you can do.